What's up, everybody? It's Matt here at Downtown Vapes. We're going to be talking about some starter kit options today. So we're going to start out with the older style starter kit. Kind of a little bit of older technology, still works. Great to get you guys off of cigarettes or introduced to vaping. This is going to consist of an Evon 2. This does have a removable drip tip. It is bottom filling. It does have replacement coils. These coils range from 1.2 to 2.2 ohms in resistance. Very simple to change. Unscrew it, screw it back into the base. To fill this guy up, you are going to have to hold it upside down. Fill the juice along the outside of the tank or along the outside wall of the tank. Being careful not to get any into the middle piece, into that hole in the middle, or else it will just kind of drip through onto your hand. Once that's filled, you just put the coil back in, get it nice and snug there. You do have to let these saturate, so you have to leave it like this with juice in it and let the juice go into the wick. You are very limited on the airflow. That little tiny hole right there is going to be the airflow for this device. It is not adjustable. There's two little holes, one on, or three on this guy, one around the outside, very small holes. We usually pair this type of device with a variable voltage Ego style battery. This battery is adjustable from 3.3 all the way to 4.8 volts. These batteries are 5 clicks to turn them on.
Maybe not.
5 clicks rapid fire. This does unlock it, allows it to fire, and then 5 more clicks will lock it out and it won't be able to fire. Very easy to charge this. You do have to remove the tank. You screw it into this special style Ego charger here. Plug it into the wall. There's a little light that indicates when it's charging and when it is fully charged. We usually sell these with 2 batteries. That way, in case one dies throughout the day, you are able to have another one so that you don't have to go and smoke a cigarette. This device is great. I've owned several of them, but the technology is a little older, and there's some new stuff on the market. So let's start with the Ego 1 Mini. This device is a little smaller, so it has a smaller battery. The battery does not last as long as some of the newer style devices. It's a battery and a tank. It does have a removable drip tip as well. There we go. You can change these out to any of your standard 510 style drip tips. Now this guy does have adjustable airflow, so that whole bottom spins and you can adjust your draw, so you can get a tight draw with a little tiny hole or open it up a little bit and get a little bit of a looser draw. These do have replaceable coils. Now the resistance on these coils ranges from 0.5 ohms all the way up to 1 ohm. These coils are replaceable. You just unscrew it the same way you would the other one. Notice this coil is a tad bit bigger than the last coil, and it does vaporize the juice a little bit better, being that it's a lower resistance. With the same voltage, you're going to get a little bit higher of a wattage. To fill this guy, also, you do need to go upside down, right around the outside of that center chamber. If you get it inside, again, it's going to drip right out onto your hand. Once you fill it up, you want to go ahead and also prime the coil a little bit. So you want to put a little bit of juice on the coil, on the juice wells, and inside on the coil. This is going to produce a little bit more vapor. As the battery dies, the vapor is going to lessen, but the cool thing about this is you don't have to have a separate battery. You just plug it in with a micro USB cable, much like any cell phone other than an iPhone would use. Plug it in and you can use this while it's charging. This has a 650 milliamp hour battery, so the life is going to be a little lessened. After something like this, we would step up to maybe an Ego 1. This is the CT version, the controlled temperature version. So this style does have temperature control. Same exact everything, except it's larger. It's going to have more battery life. Same adjustable airflow here. The tank is going to hold a little bit more liquid. The tank does come off of the battery. Same as the other one. Same style coils, except this kind, because this is a temperature control device, we can use nickel and titanium coils as well. So on this device, if you look, there's a wattage, a nickel, and a titanium mode. You'll select your mode depending on what type of coil you have. The titanium and nickel coils are basically going to prevent you from getting a dry hit. This also is plug and play, so pass through, you can plug it in to charge it, and you can use it while it's charging. No need for a second battery on this, because you do have the option to use it while you're charging it. Something a little bit newer on the market, it's been out for about a month at this point, is the Kanger Subvod. We all know Kanger. Kanger makes the EVODs, Kanger makes sub tanks and all that good stuff. So this is their newest one. This has a top tank nano, the Subvod battery. It has one coil and an extra Pyrex glass, and it does come with a charger. So the main difference between this and the Ego 1 style is that this guy is going to be able to be filled from the top. So you still have a charging port. You plug it in to charge it. You can vape it while it's charging. 5 clicks to turn it on and off. This tank has a different style coil to start out with, but it does take the traditional sub-tank coil, the square one. But it does start out with this guy. This is a 0.5 ohm resistance. These coils come in 0.5, 1.2, and 1.5 ohms resistance. So you would do the same thing. You would prime this coil, get a little bit of juice on the wells of the coil and in the center. Go ahead and install the base into the tank. Like I was saying, this is top filling, so you just unscrew the top here, and when you need to refill it, boop, you squeeze your juice right into there on the outside. It fills up the tank all the way. Screw the top back on. Simple as that. Your tank will be full. You screw it on here, and that's about it. This does have also the removable drip tip, 510 style, so you can put any of your favorite drip tips on there. Just pop it right in. 5 clicks to turn it on, 5 clicks to turn it off. This is going to produce a little bit more vapor than the traditional starter kit that everybody's used to. This is the newer style. All these kits you see today range from $49.99 up to $74.99. So not too much of an investment to get you started vaping. You know, everything has different color options. This comes in, I think, 6 different colors. The Ego ones come in 5 or 6 different colors. And when you get down to the Twist and EVODs, you can kind of mix and match all the different color options. So come check it out. We got lots of starter kits for you guys, so we can get you guys started vaping and put the stinkies down. Thanks for watching, guys.